Hey, so let's take a look at Toy Fair magazine from April of 2006. This had to be one of the last issues they ever made because at some point they gave up because of the interwebs. I don't know when it was exactly, but we're getting there close to it. And this is in April, and I'm trying to get all my April editions in April. So let's take a quick look at what's on the cover. Superman from the movie. Remember whenever he had a kid he didn't know about? I think that was the movie that we're talking about here. They didn't make a picture, they didn't make a video, or what do they call it? They didn't make a toy of him crushing a guy with his piano. That would have been a really cool action feature. All right, who kicked this guy's butt? So the Jolly Green Giant evidently is in here, and also V for Vendetta, fantastic movie. If you want to know what happened in 2020, watch V for Vendetta. It actually explains everything, and it explained it. Well, the movie was out in, I think, 2005, so it was before 15 years before 2020. And I'm not going to say too much because then the bots will get me. But then the cartoon, not the comic book itself, which I haven't read yet, it was out in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. Food for thought. This guy was seeing the future. So right on the way, we see some Star Trek The Next Generation. Deja vu. I feel like I've already read a magazine exactly like this one. I'm going to be really freaked out if I've already done this one before and for some reason just forgot about it. All right. Oh my gosh. That's an amazing looking magazine. Or not magazine, his motorcycle. Magazine motorcycle. I did have that Cloud. Unfortunately, his leg broke. I mean, why can't you guys make figures that don't break? That'd be nice, please. Think about it. I think I'm getting a glare, so I'm going to have to keep picking it up. I've heard that Kingdom Hearts was a great game to play. I had the game on my phone back in the day. It wasn't that great. I think it's on the phone right now. I'm using my old iPhone 7 I found. I was like, you know what, I'm going to use this because I keep getting calls in the middle of me trying to do these videos. So at least I won't get calls on this. Alright, there's the Batgirl from the Batman. The Batman was okay. It had some pretty interesting action figures. Anyway. Oh look, Beast Wars. So today I did see the ant from Batman from Beast Wars. On this side, it's got something funny here, obviously inside the monkey house. Not interested to me. Beast Wars. What can you say? They're fantastic figures. I did see the Inferno today. He was a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be. Wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. That's got to be a one person made that. There's no way they made a female figure. I would have had it. Hey, who wants to play an entomologist, which means study of insects? Stellara? No freaking way. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Sectars. This month's Toys R Us, Jack Specific, WWE's, Clayco's Sectars. Sectars popular? Read on to find out. Okay, now I have to find out more about this because I have a lot of Sectar figures that I thankfully got off of eBay. The only one I had as a kid was Dargon. It was Night Flyer Dargon. He had the glow-in-the-dark bug that was on his back, which was the coolest out of all of them. The wings on that bug, though, unfortunately, were made out of really cheap plasticky paper or whatever, and it just they didn't stay together very long. Okay. There's no indication if that's like a one of a kind or not, but man, I want to know more about it. Here's a wish list. Justice League International. We actually got a Buster Gold since then. Buster Gold was made in the DCUC as far as two different versions of him actually. One was a little bit more golden and one was a little bit more yellow. Marvel Legends Storm Shadow. Okay, we have gotten something since then. I got the first Storm Shadow. That's the only G.I. Joe. Well, no, I just got for $5 the, what's her name? The Baroness. But I love Storm Shadow. And he was in the winter outfit, you know, the one where it looks like it's snowing on his shoulders. He's got head and shoulders accident. Why did I got a picture of me in there? Seriously, of all things. All right. The Green Lantern Corps pretty much taking on anybody. They take anybody in the Green Lantern Corps. Transformers puts the brakes on intelligent design in school. Okay. All right. So, Battle Beast. Oh my gosh, I love Battle Beast. The Fantastic Family Circus. Now that's pretty cute. Okay, I'm beginning to think there's a big glare on this. Do what I can. I never got those. They look like little statues. I didn't understand why people would want those. Okay, were those figures made? I don't remember seeing those Fantastic Four figures made. Huh, I don't remember seeing those at all. Whoa, look at that Moon Knight. I love the Koshu. Whatever the Egyptian statue is, I like that a lot. And then Hydro Man. Okay, hold on. Top of the magazine, bottom magazine, everything's in frame. Alright, just making sure, because I didn't think I had everything in frame there for a minute. And there's Aquaman with his, wow, that thing's like a dragon. It looks more scary than the seahorse in the cartoon. A Tuma. I always call him a tuna. Oh, that is really cool. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whenever they were doing I thought that character looked pretty cool. The Paleo Patrol. I didn't know they had a party wagon. It was like Paleo Patrol. Man, they show everything. I love these when they came out. Now, what I pretend like they were is I pretend like they were the Green Lantern Corps from the future. So, what year was this again? 2006. Because I was about to say, guys, I remember labeling a box Green Lantern 3010. Like they're from the year 3010 from 1,000 years into the future. Like, you know, like the Legion of Superheroes is always exactly 1,000 years into whatever future well, the future of us, whatever we're at that point in time. I mean, they even have like the little thing. It looks like a Green Lantern, symbol on them. Sorry, I couldn't help thinking about that. Family Guy had action figures? Well, of course they did. Sorry, I'm just not a big fan. Samurai Shampoo? Yeah. Okay. South Park had action figures? Huh. Alright. Yeah, I knew what they did, but I just forgot all about it. It's like, yeah. Yeah. I went to look for mini mates today. They didn't have. Oh, I didn't check my Walgreens. Check the one up in town. Superman 3 The Ages. There's the very first shield. Why does he look silver right there on the last one? Alright. Oh, by the way, WWE. Yeah. Star Trek The Next Generation by Diamond Selects. So those were the bigger, like 8-inch figures or something. 7-inch, something like that. They didn't fit anything else. So I was like, oh, God, guys, keep changing the scale on me, please. Just keep doing that. Losing my interest here. Alright, let me see if this is even coming. It looks like it's coming out pretty good. Harry Potter. I think that's the big dolls. The Tonner. Yep, Tonner Doll Company. So they're like probably 17-inch. Freddie Mercury. Does he turn into metal? Green Lantern. Yeah, I used to love this character. I have him, but man, I think he is broken. His arms are so skinny. They didn't do this well. They could have done a better job on these, I think. They look awful. I just think they could have done a much better job on these. Oh, love me some Spartans from Halo. Joyride Studios. Okay, yeah, I have a bigger version of these. Are like the 8-inch ones, I guess. I have a Joyride Studio ones. It's really big. Resident Evil. Oh, I thought it said President Evil. I watched the wrong movie then. There's New Frontier, which is like the 1940s version of the Justice League, which would be Justice Society, actually. Don't know. I need to watch that movie, I guess. Bring on the bad guys. All right, so there's the title of this one. I have him, but for the sake of me, I can't find his other hand. It just won't stay in. Oh, that's right. They made an entire Marvel Legends wave where it was all bad guys, and it did not sell well because it's like, who wants all bad guys? Yeah, I did. Because you got this guy. You had to build a figure him. I didn't like all the bad guys. Like Blackheart, he looks like somebody from that game with the keys. But again, I think I just saw a picture of it and I was like, I've never played it. Marvel on the Move. Looks like a bunch of movies. Maybe that's what they're referring to. Oh, this is an advert. The Summer of Steel. So this is when Superman came back. Or I think it was Return of Superman. I thought this was awful the way they did this one. It just looks stupid in clothing. Just make a different figure. I mean, nobody really wants to undress Superman. I don't think anybody bought that figure. I didn't have it. I don't know anybody bought this particular figure. Now, when the Batman did it, he did it cool because he had like a pop-on stuff. He didn't have real cloth. And you're like, oh, well, I thought you liked cloth things. I do if they're done right. That was not done right. Plus, when you get to a certain size, it's just impossible to do clothing. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about Pirates of the Caribbean. I thought these were cool. Again, I think I already said his leg being broken on mine. He was not cheap either. Those were some expensive figures. I did have the smaller version of him because he came with a bunch of like really cool stuff. T2. Oh god, I love Terminator 2. Wookiee Pops. Gross. So forced together. So Star Wars Easy Bake Oven. What is supposed to be cooked right there? Dark Side Powered. It's like a burnt Wookiee. My Little Banta. Oh my gosh. It's like My Little Pony, but it's My Little Banta. Oh my god. And then we have up here Vader hands. Oh, so you can choke force people. Cool. Boba Fett and the holograms. Yeah, you're right. And then the Star Wars official pregnancy test. It's a lightsaber. Don't know, I haven't taken a pregnancy test, so I don't know anything about that. All right, so we got Star Wars. Oh yeah, you have to pee on the thing. That's why I was like, oh, okay. I remember hearing about it. Star Wars choppers. I think that's cool, personally. I can no longer see it in the camera, so I hope it's showing up. Star Wars Transformers didn't like. Star Wars Potato Heads didn't like. I like Transformers, like Star Wars, but they just didn't execute it very well. All right, so here's Man Wolf. Hopefully this does come out good. If not, let me know. Wow, there's a major glare on it from my perspective. But I'm not sitting up as high as the camera. I'm actually looking through the monopod. So if you want to read that, pause it. I'm not talking about the Sonic is here. That's pretty easy to read. Talking about the Toy Fair Theater. What is that guy right there? That is not an action figure, is it? Snoggy Too Dope? I don't know what it says. Right. Nutrition Demolition. So this is like a bracket to see who's taking on who. We got Pop versus Mr. Peanut. I'm just trying to see if I recognize all the characters except... No, I pretty much recognize all of them. Hawaiian Punch. I figured Hawaiian Punch would win. Would you like a nice Hawaiian punch? Sure, punch. He'd punch people. He taught kids violence. Teen Titans, go! Oh, wow. Must be whenever they started really getting a lot of people on the team, because I don't know these from the characters in the comic books. Jericho looks creepy, man. I don't know who he is. He was like Cloud and something. It was like two elemental guys. There's one of the guys, like... Yeah, some of them, I think they're pulling from the 1970s comics. I don't know much about them. Jinx, I know. I don't know who the big guy is. Alright. Wildcats. Nice stuff right there. Titans roll call. We got the core characters right there. Biker Mice from Mars. So evidently it was going very strong. Oh, Terra. I have this cyborg. He looks pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. I was like, he's got a different outfit on right there, Beast Boy. Over here. It's talking about how in Japan, or either he's got that on or it's an outdated promo picture. Doom Patrol. Kid Flash. Which I wonder if that's the Impulse. Yep, Impulse. Bart Allen. Alright, the glare is just burning my eyes right now. So, it should be over all soon. Should be over. Wow, so Star Wars is not dominating the top. There's no Star Wars figure in the top 10, which is first time for everything. Marvel Barbies? Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that one. See, in the top 10, I didn't have that version of Bishop. I didn't have that version of Logan. I had the green suit version of him, so he was not top 10. Sasquatch, I thought I had the red version of him. X-23, there's a purple and a black version, I guess. So I have the black one probably. So I'm like, I don't care. Steel, Justice League Unlimited. Why is he $14? Is he bigger? I don't know what the heck that is. Supergirl, okay, I know who she is, but why is it $14 again? Yeah, they must have made some 10-inch figures or something, like 2 up. Mini mates. Somebody said last night on the show that they were still making mini mates. I'm like, I need mini mates. I love mini mates. I just thought they stopped making them. Oh my gosh, the Infaceables are freaking awesome. I have this. I love that one. You'll see it on one of my videos one day, if it's not already on. I'm talking about Battlestar Galactica when they redid it in the 1990s. I don't know any of this other world. Any statues I could care less. Holiday Willow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Disney Heroes Hercules. He looks really cool like that. Hey, it's those little figures, except that's the bigger version of it. Look at all the astromechs. Oh, was that the set? I know there was a droids one that I wanted to get that had you could take them apart and rebuild them and stuff. I tried to get somebody to get one for me, but I never could. Alright, so that's that book. I mean, tell me what you think, and I can't not read this. The camera's like complete. It's so bright in my eyes right now. The sun is burning my eyes. So let me know what you think. If you like these, I will continue making them. Again, if you want to make any May additions, you got to comment, because I'm like getting any feedback, so I'm guessing nobody's watching them. But then again, maybe people are just shy. Who knows? But comment below. Let me know what you think about these. What I should do to make it better. Maybe you watch it, stop watching because, well, I guess you won't be here watching it now if you stop watching it because you didn't like the angle or you didn't like this. Let me know something. You know, feedback is good. Negative feedback still makes things positive. It makes things better. Just don't be like, you're stupid. I mean, that would be totally different. I mean, like, if you're, I don't like the glare on it, and I don't like the angle. I mean, that's good feedback. I mean, it maybe you think you're being negative, but at the same time, you're helping somebody become better. So that's not bad. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. See you in May.